Going to replace the valve guide seal on here. This is a Detroit Diesel 8V71. First thing you need to do is get the spring off. And I'm just going to use a standard kind of valve spring compressor here. And just put it on the spring. If you don't put the hooks in really deep in the spring, you'll be able to pull it off all in one shot. But then the downside is you risk it snapping off. Just tighten it down. Enough to squeeze it a little bit, and then I just push so the valve is sticking out the back side just a tiny bit, and you just take your palm of your hand and hit it, and it'll pop it out. You need to release these two. They're half circle retainers that hold that in there, and there's two of those. Once you get them off, again, if you didn't go too deep, then you can just pull it off all in one shot. That's the easiest way to do it. And then I make sure I don't mix up my valves. Pull the valve out. Just give it a quick examine. It's going to clean up good. A little bit of wear, a little bit of carbon on it, but not bad. Just make sure they go back in the same place where they came from, so make sure you get some kind of a system there. And as far as just removing this, if you just grab a pair of pliers and just put it on there, don't squeeze too tight because you don't want to damage. Just going to twist it a little bit and then give it a little bit of a tug while you twist. The video camera going, that's the hardest one to come off. These are old and brittle. The rubber has lost its elasticity, it's cracked. They're just old and they've done their thing. When you buy the new sets, they're relatively inexpensive. I think I paid like $2.50 for 4 at a time. If you're going to do, you might as well just do them all. And then when you go to put it on, just make sure it's clean. You just push it down with your thumb, and you'll feel it almost snap right when it gets where it needs to be.